What if you woke up at 50 and realized you climbed the wrong mountain, you worked hard, followed the rules, but something still feels missing? Let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Today, let us look at the 7 powerful achievements that every person should aim for before turning 50. These aren't just surface-level goals. They're the kind of milestones that shape your character, expand your impact, and create a life that feels deeply aligned and truly fulfilling. Because hitting 50 isn't the end of the road, it's the launch pad for a richer, more meaningful chapter. So whether you're 25 or 45, now is the time to level up. Not just for success, but for significance. Emotional maturity and self-mastery. You can't control everything in life, but you can control your reaction to it. That's the heart of emotional maturity. By 50, it's not just about having life experience, it's about having awareness. That means you recognize your emotional patterns. You respond instead of react. You take accountability, not blame. Instead of playing the victim, you step into ownership. This doesn't mean you don't feel anger, fear, or sadness. It means you know how to sit with those emotions, process them, and still act intentionally. You've likely been through conflict, heartbreak, stress, and each time you've either grown bitter or wiser. The goal is wisdom. Practical steps? Journal your triggers. Practice mindfulness and breathing before responding. Read books like Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. Seek therapy or coaching if needed. Self-mastery means you don't need chaos to feel alive. You choose peace over ego, growth over comfort. Financial independence, let's be honest. Money isn't everything. But when managed well, it gives you options, dignity, and time. The most valuable resource of all. By 50, your goal should be financial independence. That doesn't mean retiring with yachts and jets. It means not living paycheck to paycheck and not being dependent on a single source of income. Build financial literacy early. Learn how to budget. Use tools like YNAB or Mint. Start investing, even if it's just $100 a month. Look into index funds or ETFs. Build multiple income streams. Freelance work, content creation, rentals, digital products. Also, take control of your debt. Create a payoff plan and avoid unnecessary interest traps. Remember, the goal is not just to make money. It's to keep it and grow it. Ask yourself, can I survive for 6 months without working? Is my money working harder than I am? True financial independence gives you the power to say no to things that don't align with your values, and yes to opportunities that do. Strong, genuine relationships. You don't get to 50 and wish you had more likes on Instagram. You wish you had deeper connection. Before 50, your focus should be on nurturing authentic, life-giving relationships. The kind where you can show up unfiltered and still be loved. This includes a few close friends who you trust with your hardest truths, family members, by blood or by choice, you can count on, and romantic relationships rooted in mutual respect and growth. It also means healing old wounds when possible, setting boundaries with toxic people, and learning to forgive, even if reconciliation isn't possible. Remember, it's not about quantity, it's about depth. Here's how to build that. Check in regularly. Not just when you need something. Ask deeper questions. What's been on your heart lately? Be there during the low moments, not just the highlights. Learn to listen, not just reply. At 50, the people you invest in today may become your greatest source of strength tomorrow. Living with purpose. You weren't born just to clock in, pay bills, and wait for retirement. You were made to create, to contribute, to matter. Living with purpose doesn't mean becoming famous or launching a non-profit. It simply means aligning your daily actions with what you truly care about. Start by asking, what makes me feel alive? Who do I feel called to help? What impact do I want to leave behind? Your purpose might show up in how you parent, how you show up at work, how you speak to strangers, or how you share your story. Real purpose is often quiet. It's not about clout, it's about clarity. Want to find your purpose? Volunteer in areas that interest you. Reflect on your biggest life struggles. Often your purpose is tied to the pain you've overcome. Write down your values, then live by them, not just talk about them. By 50, your purpose should be clearer, even if it's still evolving. It should guide your decisions, big and small. Optimal health. There's no wealth without health, and once it's gone, everything else takes a back seat. Before 50, shift from short-term fitness goals to sustainable health habits. It's not about six-packs, it's about energy, longevity, and mental clarity. Your focus should be on nutrition, whole foods, balanced meals, and fewer processed ingredients. Think 80-20, mostly clean with room to enjoy. Movement, you don't have to hit the gym daily. Walk, bike, do yoga, dance, just move consistently. Sleep, prioritize quality rest. No more glorifying hustle with 4 hours of sleep. Your brain and body need recovery. Mental health, protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Reduce stress, meditate, unplug, seek therapy. Don't ignore early warning signs, that back pain, that fatigue, that brain fog. They're not just part of aging, they're messages. Invest now, or pay later. A personal legacy or creative project. This might be the most overlooked goal of all, creating something that lives beyond you. You don't have to change the world, just leave a meaningful mark on your world. Think of it like this. If you weren't here tomorrow, what would people remember you for? What have you built that others can learn from, use, or be inspired by? Legacy could look like writing a book of your life lessons, launching a side business that helps others, creating art, music, or videos, passing down financial literacy to your kids, mentoring one person who then changes their own family tree. It's not about scale, it's about significance. You are here to build, share, and give. Start now, even if it's just one blog post, one project, one recorded message, because your legacy doesn't begin at death, it begins when you decide to start living intentionally. Inner peace and spiritual clarity. Finally, we arrive at what truly matters, peace. By 50, more than chasing achievement, you want to experience alignment, a sense of stillness, even when life isn't perfect. This might come through faith, meditation, nature, prayer, or just deep reflection. Inner peace means you know who you are and who you're not. You've let go of grudges that weighed you down. You've stopped needing to prove yourself to anyone. You trust that life has meaning, even when it doesn't make sense. Want peace? Let go of what you can't control. Focus on what's within you, your breath, your response, your beliefs. Because at the end of the day, inner peace is the foundation for everything else. And it's the most valuable thing you'll ever carry. Let's recap the 7 best things to achieve before 51. Emotional mastery. 2. Financial independence. 3. Deep, genuine relationships. 4. Living with purpose. 5. Optimal health. 6. Leaving a legacy. And 7. Inner peace. These are not overnight goals, they're lifelong pursuits. And no matter your age, the best time to start is right now. Which one are you focusing on today? Drop it in the comments. Your story might give someone else the push they need. If this video helped shift your perspective or sparked a new goal, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with someone who's ready to level up their life. We're here every week with videos that help you build a life that's not just rich in money, but rich in meaning. Until next time, keep hustling the real way.